Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to talk about Hydro Man. Now initially, the first time I saw this guy, I didn't really care for how he looked, but I have to admit guys, he's really grown on me. This guy's pretty sweet. He's a pretty cool character, a lot of fun, got some interesting effects going on. So let's check him out. Let's get into his build. Now my Hydro Man has 15,500 physical attack. He has 122 attack speed, 33 crit rate, 168 critical damage, 47% ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. So he's got a good ways to go, guys, before he's built really up. All of his gears are at 20, no Urus, and all of his skills are at level 6. Now, the real interesting thing about this, guys, first let's just talk about the passive here. His tier 2 passive gives him super armor when activating enlarge buff. Well, you activate the enlarge buff by hitting your, by doing this here, your 4-star passive. So what you're doing, guys, is it says increase all attack by 7%, all defense by 7%, and stacks up to 5, which means that this increase all attack will stack up to 35%, which is pretty awesome, guys. And after you use 3 skills, then you'll get your enlarge buff, which increases character size by 20%, all attack by 40%, and all defenses by 40% for 10 seconds, guys. So every time you use 3 skills, you're going to get this super armor because you're getting that enlarge buff, and you'll be getting this huge all attack 40% buff, which is pretty damn awesome. There's 1 skill, no big deal. The 2 has a 3-second stun, good for PvP. The 3 skill has a 3-second immunity all damage, which is kind of nice, and has a little summon, the dragon summons, which is awesome. The 4 has a 8-hit guard for 8 seconds, really useful in Shadowland, and you can move it around, which is really nice. Pretty much useless in World Boss, but The 5 has a 3-second stun also, so again, some crowd control, good for PvP. And he has a 25% increase of physical attack. Now something that's really weird about this guy is that he's physical attacking character, but he does energy damage, which is pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild. Okay, it's pretty crazy. So let's preview his skill. Who created Adam Warlock in the comics? So the rotation you guys are going to do is you're going to start with the 2. As soon as that splash, boom, hit the 5. When that splash shows up, hit the 5. Get the damage proc on the 5. Let it play out. Let him smash his hands to the ground. Then hit the 3. Bring out the dragons. And then hit the 4. And that's pretty much the rotation. When there's about 2 or 1 second left on the 5th skill, go ahead and hit your 2 again. And when you hit that 2, make sure he does that splash first. Boom, right there. And then hit your 5. Now I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to wait a little bit here. Wait a little bit. Now you'll always be getting this buff here, alright, and this stacks up to 5%, which will give you 35% extra damage. Now, with your passive, you guys, you got to do 3 skills to get your super armor, and 3 skills to get that giant all attack buff. When you get the giant all attack buff by 40%, which is your enlarged buff, then you'll get the super armor as well. 3 skills, guys, and it doesn't matter what 3 skills you use. So when you're doing your rotation, you'll hit the 2, there's 1 skill. Hit your 5, there's 2 skills, and then you'll hit the 3, and there's 3 skills. And there's your super armor, and there's your all attack buff. Now it's going to go away, and you're going to start all over. There's 1 skill, and there's 5, there's 2 skills, and there's the 3. And once again, you got your super armor, and you got your giant all attack buff. It doesn't matter what skills you use. You can use, like for example, guys, we'll wait for this to calm down. We'll hit the 1. We'll hit the 4. We'll hit the 2. There's your super armor, and there's your all attack buff. Either way, guys, when you're using those 3 skills, any 3 skills, you'll get your super armor, and you'll get that giant all attack buff. So let's get out of here. Which is pretty cool, guys. That's awesome. So he doesn't need immunity to guard break, at least not in PvE game modes. In PvP, maybe then, but definitely not in PvE. He has a stage 6 overdrive set. Oh yeah, and I wanted to talk about that leadership for a moment. This is a real interesting leadership, immunity to bleed and immunity to fracture, which could be useful in PvP, guys. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's different, and I like that they incorporated something different with this guy. He also has critical damage with 160% damage proc, which it's okay, guys. I mean, it's not a bad obelisk. That recovery rate isn't doing jack for him because he doesn't have a heal of any sort, but it's a decent obelisk. It's okay, and he has no uniform. So, guys, let's take old boy against Purple Monkey, and let's see how he does. Let's rock and roll. So we're going to attempt stage 13 with no strikers. We're going to use She-Hulk's leadership for that 60% damage dealt to metal types, and Shuri for her 45% increased damage dealt to supervillain types. And yeah, guys, he's pretty awesome. Now you see the damage there. Now that all attack buff is showing up, now watch this. I mean, yeah, he is pretty freaking sweet. And again, I just love the way he moves around, man. I love how the little slush and water is behind him as he's traveling around. I love the dragons. The animations on this guy are absolutely beautiful. I mean, he doesn't have the damage that Molten Man has, but this guy is still pretty damn awesome. And I'm telling you guys right now, he's going to go fairly high in Shadowland. I mean, doing stage 13 Thanos with no strikers, I mean, that's fairly impressive, guys. For a free-to-play character, not too shabby. He has really good survivability, very safe to play, very respectful damage. I'm loving him, guys. I think he's awesome. Fantastic. I think he's fantastic. I'm loving him. He's a great character. You know, with them first clear rewards that we got in Shadowland now, it's nice to see characters that can push high levels of Shadowland. I'm pretty sure this guy with the build right now could probably do stage 60 Shadowland. You know, possibly, guys. I mean, that's no small feat. So at level 70 with a good build, I mean, he could probably push in the 70s maybe. So it's pretty impressive. You know, I'll have to test that to make sure and see, but he's awesome, man. And he is so freaking fun to play. I love them dragons. Those things are awesome, man. I mean, he's mutilating Thanos. Look at this, guys. He's freaking destroying him. And I'm bringing no heals, nothing in here. And he is keeping alive no problem. He has good movement speed. He runs around really well, or slides around, I guess is what I should say. I mean, he's awesome. I'm freaking loving this guy. Bam! Hell yeah, man. Ooh, took a little shot there. Took a little shot. God dang it. And you guys see, man, Thanos is a guard-breaking machine. And so far, I haven't got guard broken at all, because he gets that super armor after doing 3 skills. You know, you'll be in an iframe during the 2 and the 5. Then you're going to hit the 3 for the immunity. So you're good to go. By the time you hit your immunity, your super armor is up. This guy's pretty sweet. I'm freaking loving him. He's got, like I say, he's got good movement speed. You can outrun all this crap, which is nice. I took a little damage there. That's okay. No big deal. I mean, I'm loving him, guys. I think he's fantastic. Honestly, if I was to compare him and Molten Man definitely has more damage, and I really love him. But this guy's animations, he's just fun as hell to play because these animations are so beautiful. You can watch them all day. I mean, he's pretty cool, man. Pretty freaking cool. Oh, that freaking purple monkey. Got scared as always. Got a little scared. And if you guys notice, you know, when there's about 1 second left on that 5, now I'm going to switch right there. Thanos does that damn laser beam for quite some time, and that immunity only lasts for 3 seconds, guys. And that guard on that 4 will not protect you, and that's why I switched. If he does that laser beam, and you just hit your 3, you're probably going to have to switch your character because Thanos' laser beam lasts for longer than 3 seconds, and if he gets a hold of you, he's going to hurt you, guys. He's going to kill you. That's why I went ahead and switched. And something else, if Hydro Man, right there, I need to switch. If Hydro Man does his 5th skill, if he's in the middle of that 5th skill and Thanos brings down this purple, you need to switch your character because you can't run away during it. So you need to switch your character, which, yeah, you know, that's just the way it is. Some characters are like that. Some you can run away, some you have to switch. And he's one of them ones you're going to have to switch. But, man, he is freaking... Look at this, guys. He's freaking destroying this thing. I know that Stage 13 isn't like some huge feat. But come on, man. Look at this. No strikers. He did this in just a little over 4 minutes. So I think he's pretty freaking awesome. And let me know what you guys think about Hydro Man. Personally, I think he's great. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.